Two Fish Talks.
Hi everybody, welcome to Two Fish Talks. I'm Miss Brooke and this is Ruff. And we're here to keep reading in our one-year Bible today. Are you ready? Let's go. Queen Esther defeats Haman. Esther 5-7. The time came for Esther to see the king. Knowing she could be put to death for doing this, she must have prayed for God to help her. After she put on her royal robes, Esther went to the throne room. Suddenly the king saw his queen. He called to her and held out his golden rod, letting her touch the tip. The king had accepted her. Queen Esther was safe. "What do you want?" the king asked. "I will give you whatever you want, even as much as half of my kingdom." Then Esther spoke. "Please, I want you and Haman to come to a banquet I have prepared for you," she said. The king gave orders to his servants. "Tell Haman to come now. Hurry," he said. So the king and Haman came to Queen Esther's banquet. "Now tell me what you want," the king said. "I will give it to you, even if it is half of my kingdom." "I want you and Haman to come to another banquet tomorrow," said Esther. Haman was so happy. What a great honor to be invited to a private banquet with the king and queen. But Haman was angry when he left and saw Mordecai, for of course Mordecai would not bow down to him. Haman had a 75-foot pole made. He planned to ask the king to hang Mordecai on it the next day. But that night the king could not sleep. He had some men read to him from old records of his kingdom. They read about a plot against the king and how Mordecai had stopped it. "What reward did Mordecai get?" the king asked. "Nothing," said his servants. The next morning Haman came to see the king. He was going to ask the king to hang Mordecai, but first the king asked Haman a question. "What should I do for a man I wish to honor?" the king asked. Haman was sure the king meant him. "Put your royal robes on him," said Haman. "Have a top official lead him through the streets on your horse and shout that the king is honoring this man." "Good," said the king. "You lead the horse for Mordecai." So that's what Haman had to do. Then Haman went back home with great shame. "You'll have to give up your plans to hurt Mordecai," said his friends. "You may get into big trouble trying to hurt this Jewish man." Soon it was time for the second banquet with the king and queen. During the banquet, the king asked Esther again, "What do you want? You may have up to half my kingdom." "Save my life," said Queen Esther. "All my people and I are doomed to die." "Who would dare hurt you?" the king asked. Esther pointed to Haman. "This wicked man," she said. Haman trembled with fear. The king was so angry that he left the table and went for a short walk. While he was gone, Haman pleaded with Esther for his life, but it was too late. When the king came in, he had a covering put over Haman's face. That meant he would die. Haman just put up a 75-foot pole to hang Mordecai, a servant said. "Hang Haman on it," the king ordered. So Haman was hanged on the pole he put up for Mordecai. Thanks so much for reading with us today in our one-year children's Bible. We'll be back again tomorrow to read more. Okay, Ruff? See you then. Bye-bye.